What did Mein Kampf say about racial purity? Imagine a world where the idea of keeping races separate shapes the future of a nation. That's what Adolf Hitler laid out in his book called Mein Kampf. Written in the early 1920s, it became the blueprint for Nazi beliefs. Hitler believed that the Aryan race, mainly Germans and other Northern Europeans, was superior both physically and spiritually. He thought they had special qualities that made them capable of creating great civilizations. To him, protecting the purity of the Aryan bloodline was essential for Germany's strength and its place in the world. Hitler warned that mixing races would weaken this purity. He used very harsh words to describe those he saw as inferior, especially Jews, Africans, and others. He claimed that such mixing would lead to the decline of culture and even humanity itself. According to him, racial mixing was like a disease that could destroy the greatness of the Aryan race. He believed that the only way to keep the race pure was to prevent these mixes from happening. He also promoted the idea of eugenics, which is controlling reproduction to improve the human race. Hitler wanted the government to protect what he called the best racial elements and stop those he considered genetically inferior from reproducing. This idea later led to terrible policies like forced sterilizations and racial laws. These policies aimed to eliminate people who did not fit the Nazi idea of racial purity. In Mein Kampf, Hitler made it clear that he saw racial purity as the foundation of a strong nation. He believed that the Aryan race was divinely chosen and that its survival depended on strict separation from others. He thought that anyone who threatened this purity was an enemy. These ideas became the basis for Nazi policies that targeted Jews, Roma, disabled individuals, and others. The book's views on racial purity helped fuel the hatred and violence that led to the Holocaust. Understanding what Mein Kampf said about racial purity helps explain how Nazi ideology grew and why it led to such terrible events. It was not just words but a plan that influenced policies and actions that caused immense suffering.